Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for 𝗧𝗵𝗲 and today's coaching video is She Left Me for Another Guy. Now, just so you guys know, these coaching videos, I haven't done a lot of them yet, but I will be doing more and more of them. And the idea here is this is when a viewer has sent in a question about an issue in their own relationship, and I feel that it will be beneficial to all of you just in case you're having a similar situation in your own life, and you can apply what I'm teaching in this. I mean, every relationship and situation is a little different, but in general, you can get a good idea of how to handle the situation. So in this email, this viewer writes me that he was having issues in his relationship because he was being too available, too nice, too boring, and he really wasn't having any interest in physical intimacy, and this pushed his girl away for obvious reasons. And I'm going to try to give him some tips on how he should handle things in the future, and maybe he could get this girl back. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you find this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and to share the video with your friends and family if you feel they will find it helpful. Now, if you have any questions or you have an idea for an upcoming topic or a topic for an upcoming video, feel free to send me an email. You just head over to my website at 𝗧𝗵𝗲𝗧, click on the contact tab, and you can send me a message from there. I also provide coaching, email coaching, where I provide emergency coaching and I provide monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever situation you're having turned around and get you on track. I'm going to put both those links to my contact page and to my coaching page in the description down below. And also, please subscribe, as I'm going to be uploading lots of videos, and all these videos should be helpful in one way or another for your own relationship life. Now let's get on to the email. I came across your videos on YouTube and I found them very informative. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, the reason I'm reaching out to you is that my girlfriend broke up with me after 2 years of a relationship. I made mistakes in the relationship, like being too available, being too nice, boring, and less interested in physical intimacy. Well, at least you understand where you went wrong here. I mean, all these behaviors like being too available, too nice, boring, and I mean, these are all turnoffs to women. But the lack of sex or physical intimacy just makes women feel unwanted. So essentially, you're acting more like kind of like a desperate friend more than you were a lover. And I mean, you could understand why she just has totally lost interest. She started to pull away and gave me signs, but I just didn't take them seriously and became even more needy, clingy, and insecure, and I chased her too. See, a lot of guys do this. Their girl gives them all the signs, or they try to communicate on some level that they're unhappy in the relationship. But the guy, he either isn't like really listening, he's not absorbing it, or he just doesn't take it seriously. Like he just kind of writes it off as, she's just being a little moody, she'll get over it. But then what happens is, she pulls away or leaves the relationship, and this just sends the guy into panic mode and into overdrive, and he starts trying to prove himself, which is actually pushing her away even further. It's just making things worse. So for future reference, if your girl is trying to communicate to you that she's unhappy on some level, I mean, sometimes you really have to read between the lines, because The way women communicate it's much more subtle and indirect than we communicate. But if they're trying to get this across to you, I mean, believe her. She's not just telling you this for the hell of it. He continues, this also caused me to lose more physical attraction for her. I'm not sure why you would lose physical attraction for her because she was pulling away, but whatever. And I could not give her a physical pleasure that she deserved. So long story short, she dumped me and started dating another dude the same week. Now, she started dating a new guy so quickly because, you know, she had probably fallen out of love with you long before the breakup. She had probably been thinking about this for a long time and was probably trying to communicate to you on some level. I mean, you said that you, thinking back, that you did notice that she was doing that, but she was probably trying to make things work and they weren't working. So she just kind of gave up. And it's quite possible that she lined up this new guy before she even broke up with you. Now, I'm not saying that she was cheating on you or anything, but obviously, I mean, if it was just a week, she had met this guy before and they had some kind of spark between them that was already going on. And yeah, I figured that she felt it was a good time to pull the trigger and end things with you so she could be with this new guy. And just so you know, a lot of women do this. They line up a new guy before they break up with their current guy, which in my opinion is not very healthy. This is a sign that they can't be alone, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, a lot of women do this. He goes on here. I now know all the stupid mistakes I made and even tried to contact her after the breakup only twice, and on both occasions I just left a message that I accept the breakup and I respect her decision of moving on. But I never actually talked to her on the phone. She didn't respond the second time, but for the first text message, she responded that she's happy and making future plans and moving on with this new guy. And it did not work between us. I replied that I wish her good luck and I hope she gets what she wants. Well, that was a nice way to handle it. It really was. It was the grown-up, mature way to handle her response to that. A lot of guys would have flown off the handle, begged her and pleaded for another chance, and you never want to do that. In fact, I believe I did a video called after a breakup, you never chase or beg. Where did I leave off here? It's almost a month since we broke up. I have been on radio silence for a week now, but I do love this girl and I want her back even though she lost attraction for me. If I play my cards right, is there still a good chance to win her back from this other dude? We had a really good time and made lots of memories. Please advise me how I should handle this so I could bring her back into my life. Well, to be completely honest, it doesn't look good at this point. When women fall completely out of love with you, it's very difficult to get her to fall back in love with you. However, I'm a firm believer in never say never. Emotions can change at any time. I remember I was dating this girl. This was years ago, but we had an extremely toxic relationship. We were always fighting, breaking up, getting back together. But the last time we broke up, it was a huge blowout of a fight. And she was just screaming at me. She never wants to see me again. She can't stand me, never to call her again, yada, 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 yada. So I just kind of, let it go. I wrote her off. I moved on. Like 3-4 months later, I bumped into her at a party. We had a lot of mutual friends. And just like that, bam, we were back together that night. The next day, we're going out on a date. And obviously, in the long run, it didn't work out. I mean, it really didn't last like another week even. But my whole point is that emotions can change at any time. So if you want any chance with this girl, you first have to let her go. I know it's counterintuitive, but she needs to feel what life is like without you. She needs to miss you. And in the meantime, you got to really begin, working hard on getting your shit together. I mean, a lot of these behaviors that you shared in here, like being too available and nice and boring and being needy and clingy and insecure, this is kind of, codependent behavior. And I'm not saying that you're a clinical codependent. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you with that, but these behaviors are very codependent. And this usually comes from you not having a lot going on in life. Like you maybe don't have any goals or a mission in life. And you really need to start finding some kind of purpose for your life where you could focus on that and concentrate on that. Because women really love guys that have a purpose. They have ambition. They have more in their life going on than just her. Women really do not want to be the center of your life. They want to complement your life, your already interesting, exciting life. They want to be a complement to it. So you can never make women the center of your life. So maybe do things like getting in shape if you're not already working on that. Hit the gym. You want to be more social, so a gym is a good place to start. Start going out with friends more. Go to places where you can meet some new people. I don't know if you have meetup.com in your town, but if you do, it's a good place to find people who have similar interests where you meet up like sometimes once a week, sometimes once a month, and you can meet new people that have similar interests. And I've done it several times, and I don't do it regularly, but I have met quite a few people this way. Some other things you could do is change your style of dress. The clothes that you wear. Maybe get a new haircut. You want to start feeling good about yourself, and this will help build your confidence. And it's really important that you should start dating other women as much as you can. Again, this will help build your confidence. It will give you a feeling of abundance, like you have options. And this will make you feel really good. Because what I see here based on your email is you really need to start rebuilding your confidence and bring out that masculinity that's deep inside you. It is deep down inside you. I don't know how you act normally, but how you're acting with your ex here is not masculine qualities, and that's one of the things that turned her away. So, and a lot of guys, they've been beaten down by society and the media that tells them to act a certain way and like your behaviors, this is how society and media tells guys that they should be acting with women. And as you can see for yourself, it doesn't work. It works in the movies, but it does not work in real life. And of course, I could help you with all this. We could really dive deep into it if you wanted to hire me for coaching, but these are some of the things you really need to focus on. And if she misses you, and if she has any interest in you at all, like if she still has like a little bit of attraction for you and she misses you, maybe things with this new guy don't work out, I mean, she will reach out to you in time, and she will notice all these changes. So you don't want to just sit back and wait till you hear from her to start working on these things. You want to do it right now, because if you don't get her back, I promise you, you will get a girl that's either just as good as her or even better than her. Because all these new changes, you're going to have a feeling or a sense of accomplishment, and like I said, rebuilding your confidence. And women are going to take notice of this. It's going to come out in the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, and they're going to find it very attractive. And if this girl does come back, she will notice these changes too, especially her, because she knows how you were. And once she starts seeing this, she's going to be like, very interesting. And her attraction for you will start to grow again. And the thing is, it's all about, after a breakup, it's about re-attracting them, because you cannot talk a woman, or really anybody, into feeling a certain way for you by using logic and reason with them. They have to notice these things and feel it deep down. So these are really the things you need to work on, and if you want to have any chance getting back with her. And stick to the no contact or the radio silence, whatever you want to call it, and just leave this girl alone. Let her go. And I promise you, like I said, if she misses you, things don't work out with this new guy, she will be back. I can't tell you how many times that I have thought that the girl is not coming back, and poof, she just pops up just like that. So you never know. But in the meantime, if you need some extra help with this, head to my coaching page, book a coaching session with me, and we can get these things turned around for you. And the same goes for any of you watching this. If you need some help in your relationship or dating life, head to my coaching page at 𝗧𝗵𝗲 and select the option that works best for you. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.